Okay, my house is flooding. Anybody out there? I have my dad on hospice and I need to get him out of here. He's bedridden, he can't walk, he can hardly move, and look where the water is. So somebody please, we've called 911. It's bad over here.
Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I wasn't even planning to record today because I've not been feeling too well. But when I first saw what was happening in Texas, especially to those little girls, I couldn't stay silent. So let's talk about it.
Okay, my house is flooding. Anybody out there? I have my dad on hospice and I need to get him out of here. He's bedridden, he can't walk, he can hardly move, and look where the water is. So somebody please, we've called 911. It's bad over here. In front of the house, it's like a river. I mean, it's like a lake. They can't come look. We've lost our cars, everything. We've lived here for 30 years and this has never happened. So anybody please, if you have a boat or something, I need help. I need to get my dad out of here. It's starting to smell like sewer in here.
Okay, so apparently there's been a ton of reports coming out of Texas right now because of the Guadalupe River that decided to surge dramatically after historic levels of rainfall in south central Texas on July 4th, 2025, with some areas receiving 5 to 11 inches overnight. As a result of this, the Guadalupe River rose over 20 feet in just an hour in Kerrsville and 26.7 feet in 45 minutes in Comfort, Texas. The National Weather Service described this as a deadly flood wave, issuing multiple flash flood emergencies. The river at Hunt, Texas reached its second highest level on record, surpassing the 1987 flood, which resulted in the deaths of 10 people. So far, the Kerr County Sheriff's Office has confirmed fatalities but didn't specify any numbers pending notification to next of kin. Obviously, there are reports out there indicating that at least 6 people have lost their lives, with fears that there are more coming.
Should we get stuff out of this room?
I don't know.
I mean, it's look at this.
Upstairs, quickly! Quickly! Upstairs! Works on the right. It's coming up. It's in the window. Really close. Go upstairs, please. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh my god. Yeah. No, I mean, we're safe on the upper level, but thankfully it stopped raining, but
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Yeah. Oh.
Y'all, oh my gosh, have y'all heard what's going on in Texas? Devastating news is coming out of the state. 6 people are dead and several girls at a Christian summer camp are missing, and this is after catastrophic flooding. Young girls at a Christian summer camp are now missing after cabins were reportedly swept and washed away. This was by fatal flooding in Texas recently. An undisclosed number of children are unaccounted for. This is at Camp Mystic, which is along the Guadalupe River. This is in Hunt, Texas, which is near San Antonio. This is reportedly an all-girls sleepaway camp for the summer, and it was evacuated overnight as the area was hit with up to 10 inches of rain. But some of the campers were said to be left behind. Some of the cabins were flooded and others were actually washed away. Surrounding roads were also washed out. Now, some of the children have been located, but they're stranded. Officials have yet to say how they plan to rescue them or how many are unaccounted for. According to reports, staff at this summer camp sent out an email to families informing them of the tragedy and stated that the camp has now lost its power and water and Wi-Fi. They said in the email that if families have not personally been contacted, then their daughter is indeed accounted for. They said they're currently working with search and rescue and that the highway has washed out, so they're currently struggling to get extra help. Absolutely devastating. I can't imagine getting that phone call as a parent. Reportedly, Camp Mystic is an all-girl Christian summer camp in Hunt, Texas, and it's for girls ages 7 to 17. Now, recently, at least 6 people in Texas have been killed by what the governor has called catastrophic flooding. This is in Hill County and the Concho Valley. The portion of the Guadalupe River near Hunt reportedly reached its second highest level in history are on record, and that's during this flash flood emergency. And sadly, rainfall is expected to keep occurring, so there will be more and continued flooding. The governor said there's an ongoing threat for possible flash flooding, and that's from San Antonio to Waco for the next 24 to 48 hours. This is in addition to the continued risk in West and Central Texas. The governor has now urged Texans in the impacted areas to listen and follow the guidance of their local officials. This is absolutely terrifying, and my prayers are with them all, especially those who have lost loved ones and who are missing. I can't imagine. Stay safe if you're in this area. For more content, be sure to follow and subscribe over on YouTube.
Breaking news coming out of Southeast Texas in Guadalupe, Texas. There are 13 confirmed unalivings that occurred today during flash floods. There was a Christian camp. 23 girls are missing. This flash flood came in and washed out the entire camp. From what it has been reported, one of the girls was able to survive. She got swept 14 miles away from where the campsite was at, and that the water current was so strong that it ripped off her clothes. There are 23 people still unaccounted for. Now, the sad part about all of this is that Donald J. Trump did away with FEMA funding, which means that now that we have all of these storms that are hitting, a lot of hurricanes, a lot of flash floods, there is no funding for FEMA. So now we're going to see what Governor Abbott is going to do to be able to help this situation. But for now, let's keep these families in our prayers, and let's hope and pray that the rest of the missing, unaccounted for are found.
I hope everybody's 4th of July is going better than ours. I woke up this morning to water rescues happening all around us, including this video right here. I watched this helicopter pull this guy out 2 miles from the Antler store. So Mother Nature decided to open up on us this morning. We needed the rain, but goodness, we did not need this state of emergency. So needless to say, guys, the Antler store is going to be closed today and probably tomorrow as we sort through all this mess and damage. But we will do everything we can to get packages out to you as soon as possible. I know there's a few orders that I probably needed to go out. Today's a holiday anyway, but now we're dealing with disaster. So happy 4th of July, everybody. Ours is canceled. And for now, let's just pray for the safety of all of the people around. There's a lot of kids camps in our area. So let's pray for safety. We already know we've had some fatalities. So let's just hope for the best and see if we can sort through this.
There's people in it. Oh my god, there's so many people in it. Please tell me getting this on video. Yeah, kids over.
People's babies. Oh my god, y'all. Oh, the video I just saw. Guadalupe, Texas. I am sending y'all so much prayer, so many prayers, so much love right now. As a mother, I saw a picture of an 8-year-old baby. My son is 8. Oh my god, there are flash floods. Waters are rising 30 feet in an hour. You guys, literal cars just being swept away. A summer camp of 23 kids missing. I'm going to insert their photos and their names here. They have not been accounted for. The camp leaders, the children, the 8-year-olds. Yo, God, man, Jesus. I am praying so hard right now, Guadalupe, Texas. I'm praying so hard, Comfort, Texas. You guys, and the whole time the governor is in Cancun, Mexico. Like I said, as a mother of an 8-year-old little boy, I am praying Psalm 91 over your babies. I am praying Psalm 91 over your property, your city. No weapon formed against your babies will prosper. I am sending so much love. Oh my God.
I live in Kerr County, Kerrville, Texas. If you have not heard, we are under emergency flooding. I'm going to show just a few photos of what our area looks like right now. It's complete devastation. The last I heard, there were around 200 people still missing. This area is also known for a lot of camps that kids come to. Our town is essentially underwater. This is like our main bridge over the Guadalupe River. That water that you see up to this bridge is normally, there's a splash pad and playgrounds and things completely underwater. My husband is a firefighter here in the area. They work 48-hour shifts, and his 48-hour shift was supposed to end at 7 a.m., but he was not able to leave. He's still out doing rescues and evacuations. The Coast Guard is here helping, and a lot of other departments from all over the state. Where my house is, we are safe. Me and my kids are home safe. My sister and my brother-in-law and their children, my nephews and my niece, had to come over here. My in-laws had to evacuate their home. I have a lot of friends I know with missing family members, or friends themselves are missing. A lot of people travel to this area for the river and the parks around the river, and they bring their RVs for the 4th of July. Sorry, I'm shaking. Every few hours I do get an update from my husband, but between that I'm not sure what's going on or where he is or if he's safe. Earlier I did see that our local Chick-fil-A had posted that they would feed first responders, so I did contact the owner of our local Chick-fil-A here in Kerrville, Texas, and he was so kind, and my mom and I went out to get food, water from them. So our Chick-fil-A sent me and my mom with a bunch of food, and we took it to where I knew our fire department was kind of their hub meeting. We took food. I saw my husband. So happy to see him. I gave him the biggest hug. He was soaking wet, exhausted, and this was around 11 o'clock this morning. Our entire city woke up to our to being underwater. I woke up with a lot of missed calls, and it was like 6:30 this morning, and I was immediately worried and started realizing kind of what was going on. I know that I look rough, and I don't care. If you pray, please pray for everyone that has family members missing. There have already been 6 confirmed fatalities, but that number will climb. The devastation will probably not be fully known until days to come. And I'm hoping that my husband is able to get a break soon. He's been at work now for 55 hours. I'm an anxious mess, and I keep coming in my closet or my room to break down and cry, and then wipe my face and go out there and put a good face on for my kids. So this area The Guadalupe River runs right through the middle of us, and so floods, when they happen here, our area is known for past very catastrophic flooding. I feel sad. If you haven't seen the news, it's horrible here. Keep us in your prayers, please.
Walloped by flash flooding that's turned deadly, and Governor Greg Abbott says the state is stepping in fast after up to 10 inches of rain hit Kerr County overnight. Now, the Guadalupe River rose very dangerously, more than 22 feet in just 2 hours. Now, there has been several deaths that have been confirmed. Abbott's announced that the state emergency resources are being sent in to help hard-hit communities like Kerrville, Ingram, Hunt. That includes rescue crews, equipment, disaster support teams, search and rescue, things like that. While the specific funding details weren't just given yet, this kind of state response typically unlocks emergency aid for both first responders and families that have been impacted by the storm. Now, he is urging Texans to listen to officials, stay updated on forecasts, and never drive through floodwaters. Over 30,000 people were under a flood warning overnight, and the condition remains dangerous. Now, if you are in the area, stay safe, follow for updates as more info and support and aid become available. If you have photos of that, please share them in the comments below. Let's go ahead and just do a quick check-in. I hope everyone's doing safe and has a safe 4th of July.
There's a horrific flash flood in Texas. I'm in Texas. I'm not right now. I'm Louisiana, but I'm Texan. The Guadalupe, horrific. There's a girls' camp that they're reporting that there possibly may still be girls missing. Not even a month ago, there was horrific flash flood in San Antonio that caused a lot of damage and deaths. There was ice falling in Lake Tahoe just a few weeks ago after it was completely clear blue skies and sunny. And I know, I've heard the weather in Lake Tahoe changes very quickly. I get that. But does it go from sunshiny to snow? Is that an everyday occurrence? Horrific flood in India, I think last week or a few days ago. I'm not a meteorologist, a Scientologist. Sorry, it's not funny. But you guys, and I know some of you all have decided, I don't know what side of TikTok this video is going to land on, but I know some of you have decided you don't believe in science because somebody told you not to, which is crazy because science means that is empirical, supported by evidence, okay? But I know some of you are people that don't even believe something when you're staring at it and seeing it with your eyes if somebody tells you it's something different. But can we all agree? Did y'all see that tornado that had the tornado inside of the tornado? The tornado had a baby tornado and then it grew up and got big all in a matter of a few minutes. Can we all agree that something's really going on? Baby, get your heart right, not your political affiliation. Get your actual heart right, your own talking points, not what you're being told. Because whether you believe in climate change, whether you think everything is coincidental, Mother Nature is not pleased with something. God, I think, now this is just my opinion. I have the right to my opinion on my page. My opinion is different from science. My opinion is not empirically supported. My opinion just comes from my brain out of my mouth. Sometimes the distance from brain to mouth is very, very short, which means I can be wrong a lot. But I do think that I am right, that something is really going on, and it's sad. The girls' camp that was evacuated during the middle of the night, I can't even imagine. I think every parent's worst nightmare is to send your kids off somewhere. And these parents these days have Life 360. They can pinpoint people's location. Our children back in the day, you just grace and mercy because you couldn't reach them. When my son went to church camp, I had to just go to the church camp Facebook page for updates because they made the kids turn in their phones, and that's just what that was. I just think we all need to dig deep. I think the way that we're treating people, the way that we're treating the undocumented, the poor, the hungry, our senior citizens, our veterans, Maybe it's not all connected, but Erica Astrick, my disclaimer, I think everything is connected. I think God has total sovereignness, and that even things that we don't see as connected, it's crazy. It's really crazy. I don't even know if it's a safe time to be in the water right now. I'm not going to add all the rip currents and all the missing children. I don't know if it's just more prevalent now. We're just seeing all these people being swept out to sea because of social media. Maybe it's always been like this. We just didn't know because we didn't get the news because it didn't happen in our town. But prayers, like actual prayers, not just thoughts and words of prayer, but actual prayers to everyone who is experiencing any of the negative consequences of all the crap that's happening in nature right now, because it's a lot. Y'all be good out there. Stay safe, stay dry. Blah, 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 blah. Y'all be good out there. Stay safe and stay dry.
Breaking news that I'm going to share. I've spoken to this man standing on this foundation over here. He is actually the brother of the person who owned this home. What he's informed me of is that his brother's house is actually missing. His 2 children are missing. He has no idea where his brother is, and he doesn't have any idea where his brother's wife is. So his brother's home, including his brother's wife, and his 2 children are now missing on the situation. He's in shock. That's what he was able to share with me. But I do have confirmation that a home was here. Now it's not here. And this man is sort of left to see what actually progresses of this situation with a missing family member and an entire family. An entire family is currently missing right now. I'm sure there's more cases of this around the city, but just thinking of that, a family gone, nobody knows where they're at. There's been a natural disaster in the area, and it's an absolute tragedy. But that's what I've been able to learn in the last 5 minutes or so after talking with him. That's all he was really willing to share with me at the moment. But like I said, this neighborhood is sort of reeling in shock, not too sure of what has just happened to them. If you put yourself in their shoes, you're living your life, you're living a happy life. Okay, you hear there's some rain going on. There might be some flooding. Okay, the next thing you know, your home's gone, your home's moved down the way. It's all very hard for the human mind to comprehend that level of destruction that happens so fast. I'm going to, stick around here, see if I can talk to police a little more, see if I can get some updated information. But again, fatalities confirmed. Just a tragic day for the city of Kerrville.
Hey, what's up, America? Texas flood summer camp update. So in Kerrville, Texas, there have been huge historic floods that have come through, but we have an update as the flood has hit a Christian girls summer camp. Camp Mystic was hit by flash floods, and apparently there's 23 girls that are missing from the summer camp because of horrifying flash floods that have come through the area in Texas. The Guadalupe River is swollen out of its banks, and like I said before in another video, you can see that the cabins are floating away with people inside of it. Well, now it's been declared that 23 girls from the summer camp are now missing. And so officials are saying that this isn't over, by the way, that there's more on the way, and it looks like the floodwaters might rise. A couple of people have been found downriver that survived, but like I said, 23 girls from a Christian summer camp, Camp Mystic, are missing. And that's in Kerrville, Texas right now. So officials are looking for people, but the weather is bad and it looks like there's more to come. So take a look at that information and check out Camp Mystic in Texas.
Man, bro, we finally did it. Finally did it. I finally got my mom out the hood into a lake house. Don't mind the washer, but
Honestly, I wasn't feeling too well, like I said, but I had to record this video because it is so heartbreaking to ignore, and I still can't understand how something like that happened. But I'm really sending love and strength to everyone affected by the flood in Texas. I hope help reaches them fast, and I pray they find comfort and safety. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.